I survived the backrooms for a day, and this is what happened. So when I loaded into the game, I had to listen to this crappy, lore-accurate cutscene. And the reason I say that is because the lore is accurate to the Kane Pixel one, not the Wikidot lore. So when I actually spawned in, I looked around and got a list of instructions on how to play the game, which I completely ignored. Right off the bat, I found this creepy letter on the wall. The letter told me about this ladder, so I started exploring. Now is also a good time to tell you about the timer. I will be surviving a day in the backrooms, well, a Minecraft day, which is 20 minutes. And after exploring for a little bit, I found this arrow on the wall. Maybe I should follow the arrow. So that is exactly what I did, follow the arrow. Hey, here's that ladder that they were talking about at the beginning. Guess this isn't the one. Yes, unfortunately, that was not the ladder I was looking for. At this point, I was hoping I could get to level 1 so I could get some supplies and some almond water. After exploring for a little bit longer, I finally found another arrow, and I decided to follow it. And by following the arrow, I found a new section that I haven't been in before. And I found another arrow, and by now, you know the drill. I followed it. And good thing I did, because I found the ladder that led somewhere. The ladder, and it leads somewhere. Let's go. Even the arrow's pointing here. So I climbed the ladder into a vent which I hope would lead me to level 1, which it led me to what looked like level 2, or pipe dream. So slowly I made my way down the hallway until I saw a light at the end of the hallway. I'm seeing something at the end of the hallway. Yeah, definitely. When I got to the end of the hallway, it seemed like I was in the pool rooms, which is really weird because level 2 does not lead to the pool rooms. And yet again on the wall there was a goofy paper telling me what to do. Turns out I had to find 6 valves and turn them. Okay, what did that do? I don't know. So I decided to go around and find all the valves. That's 2 valves. 3. But I encountered a friend before I could finish all the valves. 3. Oh, whoa. What is that? What is that? What is that? So I decided to hide in this room and wait for it to go. Eventually I decided just to make a run for it. Now, back to the valves. That's 4, 5, and finally 6 valves. After turning on the valves, the red light turned green and this gate opened. There was this really deep pool that I had to swim down, which in real life you could not get me to do that. Eventually, the water went over and back up into this hallway. At the end of the hallway, there was this broken fence which led downwards, which I was hesitant to go down, but eventually I did. The drop-off led me to this area which looks straight out of the Backrooms found footage. I found another note on the wall that had something to do with windows. I went up these stairs because it seemed like the only way out of this little area. The hallway eventually led me to another place which looked like it came straight out of the Backrooms found footage also, but I eventually found the windows, but they weren't windows, they were a ton of hallways, and eventually I just dropped down them, which I would not do in real life, but I had to. After falling off of the window section, I landed up in this office place with another note on the wall that said something about a creature being able to hear, but not see. So what I decided to do is to start crouching for moving, and this part took so long to do because of the amount of crouching I had to do. So I was having a good time crouching until this goofy looking monster thing came up to me and decided to give me a hug. I reached the end of the hallway and went right and found another note that said I had to press all the buttons, and I am assuming that meant on the other side of the gate thing that was blocking. I made my way across the hallway into that right section, of course while saying hi to our new Backrooms friend, and also I found another note which told me I needed to find some keys. I found my first key, then my second key, then my third key, and I went to go unlock the gate. And it was at this point, it has been one Minecraft day, or 20 minutes. But, I say we do 2 days. So yep, back to the back room. So I went around to all the rooms pressing all the buttons. So after pressing all these buttons, this alarm went off, and I tried to find what it activated or deactivated or whatever, and I spent like the rest of my time on here doing that, so that's why day 2 was so slow and short. So that's why, so yeah. So ending off day 2, me and my newfound Backrooms friend kinda just hung out for the rest of our time. If you guys want to know what these guys are, click here. I hope you guys enjoyed, and goodbye.